guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, so that's kind of like the vibe. Anyway, I just thought that we might do like a cute little like get ready with me. Like I'll show you my favorite products and like we'll just kind of like talk about stuff and you know kind of like live our best and like have some talk. So if you want to see some of my favorite products and how I use them and how I just get ready, then keep on watching. Okay, so the skin is already prepped and primed. First thing I go in with is my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade 112 Natural Ivory. I'm trying not to turn it right side up because it's almost empty and I haven't bought another one yet, and I just want to make sure I get enough foundation for my face out of there without having to wait for it forever. So that's why it's upside down. To do my foundation today, I am going to use a slightly different technique to use. I bought the Jeffree Star X Morphe brush set, and I live. So we're going to go in with the JS1, the foundation brush. It's such a good foundation brush. We're going to go ahead and go in with that for the foundation. So I'm going to apply a little bit on the back of my hand. Oh, I'm just so excited, guys. I haven't been wearing this every day lately because I'm so low on it. I'm just literally like the laziest person ever. But I like love the way this foundation looks so much. Like I think it's probably my favorite foundation that I've tried. And it's like drugstore, which is, you know, a thing too. There are so many good drugstore products out there. Like, I remember when I was growing up, and, you know, makeup wasn't as commonly talked about and as, like, a thing as it is now. Like, YouTube wasn't, like, a huge thing. It was still growing and all of this stuff. And we didn't have beauty gurus telling you what foundations to buy, you know, every day. So, I feel like drugstore foundations and drugstore makeup in general just was not very good. Now they're just really stepping the game up because there's so much more of a, you know, hype about makeup in the world these days in the past, you know, handful of years that, you know, there's just so much more to talk about with it now. And drugstore is really, really, really stepping their game up to follow suit, which I love. This foundation's super buildable, which I love too, and it just leaves such a good finish on the skin. Oh, and this JS1 foundation brush, like, so smooth, no lines, like, blends out so perfectly, like, just so good, so good. Uh-oh, I just washed this brush for the first time today, don't judge me, and some of the bristles are coming out. Oh no. But all in all, I really, really love this foundation brush. It applies the foundation so beautifully. I normally really, really go for a beauty sponge, but I just absolutely love this. And since I bought this, I really haven't been reaching for my beauty sponges at all. The only ones I really reached for are the Morphe ones, so that came with a collection. So for concealer, I'm just gonna go in with something that I've been using a lot lately, and I really, really love it. I talked about it in my first video that I actually posted. It is the Morphe concealer. It's so good, guys. It's so good. It's super full coverage. It's actually like kind of reminds me of Shape Tape a little bit. With Shape Tape, I find that I have to like blend really, really quickly or it's gonna dry and just like look kind of weird. With this one, I have a little bit more time with it, so I love it, and it's $9. Foundation sucks, but the concealer is pretty good, so let's go ahead and do that. So how have you guys been? How many of you guys are actually watching my channel? I'm going to go ahead and just make sure I do not have any little creases in my under eye before I set my face. Okay, so I'm testing out this e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil right now. The most precise little tip for the eyeliner. So obviously I was really digging that. Whatever, you can't see it. I'm getting home, I got the brunette shade, and now I'm home using it, and it is so red. And I'm like, this is literally an eyebrow pencil for redheads. What is happening? And I'm like shook, but I don't know where my ColourPop one is, so I can't even not use this. Like, I'm stuck using it. So we're just gonna see what happens and see if I can darken this up with some shadows or something, because I literally, like, I cannot right now. Oh my god. So who are you guys loving to watch on YouTube right now? Like, for me, I'm on this like really big Tana Mongeau kick. Like, I'm so obsessed with her right now. I'm like listening to all her music and her newer videos and just like watching her Snapchat story every day, and like, she's such a hot mess, and I'm just like, oh my god, like my spirit animal. Like, I find her incredibly entertaining. Wow, so I'm a redhead on my brows today. I'm gonna have to try and fix this. I'm gonna use this little Nomad Cosmetics Multi-Perfection Brow Powder to try and fix this up. I'm gonna go in with the JS7. This is the eyebrow pencil and the Jeffree Star Morphe brush kit. So let's see if I can darken these up a little bit, because it's just too warm. It's just way too warm. And I was thinking about doing an eye look with like some red in it to like highlight the red accents on the lipstick sweater here. So isn't this sweater so cute, you guys? Like, I am like literally like living. Like, it's so cute, so me. The guy that I'm going out with tonight, he got it for me. I am literally like, I live for this. Like, it's so cute to me, and just so grateful for him, and like that he got it for me, and I've been having just the best time with him. I was thinking about doing an eye look to with some red in it to kind of complement that. So my cats right now are so annoying. What is it that you need, Georgie? Oh my god, they're like playing. Oh my god, he's literally inside a Sephora bag from when I went to Sephora the other day. The bag is still sitting next to my makeup counter, and he's like in it, and he's like digging around. Yeah, I know, bud. We love makeup. Did you guys hear that? He's so cute. Okay, I'm a redhead in my brows. I do want to gel those down with something, but I like to do that after I put all my powder products on. So we're going to go ahead and dust off our bake for now. I like to use a Morphe M107 for this. So I'm going to go ahead and bronze the face, guys. For bronzer, I like to use Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. You guys know this stuff smells so good. It's just like, it's like so good. It reminds me of going to a water park, because things just smell so strongly of like sunscreen and like coconut at a water park, you know? Like, everybody just smells like coconut. And like, this smells like straight up coconut. So whenever I put this on, I kind of like think of like Schlitterbahn. My Texas viewers, Schlitterbahn, New Braunfels Schlitterbahn is so much better than Galveston Schlitterbahn. Like, Galveston Schlitterbahn, okay, I've actually never been to the Galveston Schlitterbahn. That's what butter bronzer reminds me, the smell reminds me of. I'm rambling. Maybe we won't put that part in. Okay, contour. For contour, I do like the contour brush that came in the Jeffree Star kit too. This is the JS3 contour brush. And then for the contour shade, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills blush palette. And the shade that I like to use for that is Dusk. It's really good for a contour shade for me. I just need like the tiniest little bit, and then you just take this little brush here and you just kind of like go right in here and blend out. Okay, like blend your hair, please. Blend your hair, blend your hair. Okay, I'm gonna take this down the nose. This brush makes it really easy to do a nose contour with, too, which I really appreciate. One thing I love about these little Morphe sponges is you can really get some good help with your nose contour with it by using this tiny sponge, and you can really carve out the line and get in there. And when you bake that there, that just like helps your nose contour even more. Oh my god, the brush is falling out of my hand. Okay, for priming the lids, I always use the MAC Painterly paint pot, so I'm going to go ahead and go with that onto the lid a little bit. Love this. This is just a classic, guys. It's just a really good product. Okay, Painterly paint pot is applied. For eyeshadow today, I am super excited. I always love using this palette. It's super good. So good. And actually, when this palette came out, I did not get it the first launch, but the second launch that happened, I waited and I had an alarm set on my phone, and I went online and I got it at work, actually. And I was talking to I started a new job recently, and I was talking to my trainer or whatever. I'm sitting there and we're just talking about some computer stuff, and then I get a notification on my phone, and I'm like on my phone looking at stuff for work anyway, and it's like, now in stock at Ulta, the James Charles X Morphe palette, like grab yours now. And I was like, oh my god, and I freaked the fuck out. So I went online and I ordered, I tried to order 3. Well, you can only buy 2 at a time. So I was like, oh my god, and I had 3 people I wanted to try and buy it for, since they were all like freaking out about it. And I knew that what are the odds they're going to see the notification when I saw the notification, right? So I go online, I buy the 2 real quick, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I buy the 2, and then I'm like, okay, I need to try and get this 3rd one. So I try again, and then like miraculously it goes through, and I'm able to buy all 3 of my friends' James Charles X Morphe palettes on Ulta. All because I was sitting looking at my phone at some training stuff for my new job right when Ulta decided to announce the notification that there was a restock of the James Charles X Morphe palette at Ulta. My friends were super excited and super grateful. When I just went in here with the JS 5 brush by Morphe, I went ahead and used a little bit of the shade Punch Me from the James Charles palette, and I just kind of took that fluffy in my crease, if you will. I'll go ahead and use a Morphe M433 brush, and with wtih, and I kind of get that into my crease. Oh. Palette's super pigmented. And it's just so good for everything. It really is like the only palette that you'll ever need. I just realized that I am wearing a whole lot of Morphe products lately. Like, I just am living for what they're doing. These collabs they're doing with their palettes, like Jacqueline and James, and now the brush kit, the brush set rather, from Jeffree. Their brushes have always been killer. Love the concealer, and I love that for them, and additionally me, because they are really affordable. The JS 6 brush, I want to kind of deepen this up a little bit just in the crease there. I don't want to go in with like a black or anything, so I'm going to go in with the shade Benny. It's like this really deep chocolatey kind of a brown moment. I'm just going to take that right along the bottom outer corner. Remember, where you apply the product first is where the product is going to lay down the strongest in color. So I'm just going to take that brush and apply that right there, but I'm not going to really blend it out much. I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M433 brush, and without applying any more product on the brush, I'm just going to kind of use that brush to blend Benny out a little bit. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I don't want to add any more of that color, but I don't want to have it be stuck there unblended either. So I'm using a different brush with just the leftover shadows from that lighter shade on it to kind of blend it out. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of the shade You're Kidding, and that's the red that I'm going to incorporate into this look, Morphe R39 brush, and I'm just going to pack that onto just right this portion of the lid right here. I'm just going to kind of stamp that in without doing a whole lot of blending in any direction. You guys, I kind of live. He really was like so right when he was describing this red. When he described this red, he described it as the perfect red. It's not too pink, it's not too orange, it's not too brown. It's just like the perfect shade of red, and I like completely agree. So gonna use that same technique that we used before to blend this out. So I'm gonna take that same Morphe R33 brush, but the only difference is I'm gonna tap into a little bit of the shade Boutique from the palette, and I'm gonna use that just to blend these two colors together. Okay, cute. Love that. Love that. Is actually my favorite shade from this palette. This shade named Love That. Super cute. It's like a magenta-y purple. Love that. The tiniest bit of Boutique on that M433, and I'm just going to kind of pull that out and smoke out the outer area, outer corner. Cute. She cute or she not cute? She cute. Do the same thing to the other eye. Perfect. And for the under eye, I always like to use my Morphe M431. It's this tiny little brush. I love using her to do my under eye. I think she is absolutely perfect for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use Punch Me first. Okay, next I'm going to go in with T. Okay, then a little bit of Benny, just on the outer area. So cute. And then a little bit of You're Kidding. Gotta be careful when using reds underneath your eye. It can make you look like you're sick so easily. Oranges, yellows, reds, all those colors, if you don't use them right underneath your eye or even on your lid, they can make you look extremely just like beat, but not in a good way, hun. I'm gonna kind of put James away for a second. Sorry, sister. You've done us so good with the first part of our eye look, but we're gonna go into somebody a little bit more bougie, and we're gonna go into Pat. I'm so obsessed with this palette, you guys. So blessed to even have her. Like, I don't deserve this. But I think this look really neat is some of this champagne-y color in the top corner here. And to do that, I'm going to use a Morphe M210 brush. I'm going to go ahead and just apply some product onto the brush. Give her, away from the palette, a quick spritz of Fix Plus. Oh, it's closed. And away from the palette, give her a quick spritz of Fix Plus. Okay, this is like, I had this bottle like reserved for like that because it's like almost gone. I'm going to just apply that to the lid. I just think that they would lay so much better on the lid with the finger. Ah, there we go. There we go. There she is. So good. Does he have a shade named So Good? He should. James, not Pat. Okay, Pat's going away. She came out. She was beautiful as always. She's heavy and luxurious and perfect as always, but she's going away for now, and we're going to pull back Sister James, and we're just going to kind of blend that shimmer shade into the rest of the lid. So I take, again, the same Morphe 433, and I just use that with no extra product on it just to kind of make sure that all of that's blended into the lid. So awesome. So that is our look. We're going to add a little bit of inner eye corner. This is just an Amazon brush that I got. It's like shaped like this, and I like to just go in with Ring Light from the Sister palette and hit you there. And then I always use that same color for brow highlight as well. Such a pretty color. Okay, cool. That's the eye look. We just need to add some lashes and stuff in a minute and some mascara, but I'll do that after I apply all of the rest of my dry products. Let's go ahead and dust off our nose bake. For blush, I like to use a Morphe M105 brush, and today I'm going to be going in with that same Anastasia cheek palette. I'm going to be going in with the shade Vegas, and I'm just going to go in super, super light with this, like literally just one tap off the excess, and that's going to be enough for both cheeks. Love that for me. Okay, let's do a highlight. For a highlight, I'm going to use my favorite, guys, Catrice Light in a Box highlighter palette. This thing is not talked about enough. I love this thing. She is used and abused and crusted and dusted, but I don't even care. Like, it's because she gets her money's worth, honey. So, love her. I'm gonna go ahead and set the face with some all-nighter real quick and then apply this highlight. Okay, and what I do with this is I literally just mix like all four of these shades together. Just do that, tap off, and I find it creates such a pretty shade. I mean, like, I don't know if that's showing on camera or not because the way this lighting sucks. So good. And I got this highlighter palette for $8.99 at Ulta. Oh, there you go. You can see her now. For $8.99 at Ulta. $8.99. It was originally $14.99. So even off of a sale price, that's $15 for 4 highlights and a glitter top coat. I mean, and it's performing like this. No one else is out there doing that, guys. Like, don't sleep on Catrice. Like, these shades, I've used them on their own, but when you put them together, it's just the perfect rosy gold thing. And I just live. I just honestly live To apply this, I'm using the JS4, the highlight brush that came with it. It's basically like that Morphe highlight brush that everybody talks about that's always sold out. But I didn't have that one, so I was super excited to get this. It's essentially the same thing. Do some Cupid's bow. Do some nose. Dust the nose. I mean, just, you guys. It's just, I mean, just look. It's so pretty. It's just so pretty. I'm obsessed with it. I literally reach for it more than my Kylie, more than my Jeffree, more than my Smashbox, my my Ciate. I reach for it more than anything else. More than my Wet n Wild, I reach for it more than anything else. So I am obsessed. Okay, so the last step of this is going to be to do lips. So before lashes and mascara, obviously. I think I want to wear this gloss today. This is the L'Oreal Infallible 8-Hour Pro Gloss. I love L'Oreal Infallible products, guys. I'm a huge fan of that line, from the chocolate to the other ones as well, the other mattes. I just love it. It's got a nice color. A really cute shimmer. And your lips just look so juicy in this, like so glittery and so juicy. So this is glossy. It's not going to dry down matte. It's not going to dry down even like semi-matte. It is going to be a little bit like kind of like there's going to be some movement to it the entire time you have it on. But this is, I mean, just look at the shine in this. I mean, if you are into this kind of a thing, you really cannot go wrong. The glitter, this is the shade, what is the shade called? You guys probably want to know that, huh? The shade 240 Glistening Berry, and it is, I mean, it's just beautiful. I like to use the chocolate ones as well. The shades I have in that, I have two. The one I have right in front of me is Box of Chocolate. I love these L'Oreal lip glosses so much. So if you have an opportunity to go check them out, I highly recommend that you do so, because they're just so beautiful. And I do reach for them quite often. So if you are into that kind of a thing, then I highly recommend these. I'm going to pop on some mascara before I do my lashes. I'm using It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I have my own tube of this, and it was really good, and I ran out of it. And then I received one in my Ipsy bag, and I was like, are you kidding? And so I like immediately started using it, because this mascara is just fantastic. It just makes your lashes look so good, so long, and it's buildable, and it's just gorgeous. The wand is just great on it. One thing I will say that is kind of the downside to this is it kind of flakes after a little while. It's not super long lasting. The way that it makes your lashes look while it's on there is just great. I'm gonna go to Sally's Beauty, I think, and I'm gonna buy the collab mascara that Tati uses. I really honestly, like, Tati is such an inspiration to me. I just love her so much. You know, even though I say that, like, I tried Halo, and I don't know, I saw some really cool things happen with my nails, and my hair. Halo made my skin break out, like, really badly. I took it for about 3 weeks. My skin was a lot more hydrated than it had been previously, but it made me really break out, and I think it's because I'm already so oily that I didn't need all that extra hydration that Halo provided for my skin. I loved what it did for my nails. Absolutely nothing against Tati or Halo or Kiwi or anything, but it just simply did not work for me. So I would be really interested to see what she comes out with in the future, because I absolutely adore her, and she's like such an inspiration to me, and I would be willing to try anything and everything that she came out with. So love her. I'm gonna actually insert a clip of me when I got the halo for the first time for my birthday, or for my birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and insert that clip so you guys can see it, because it was pretty funny.
Are you back?
I thought you good.
What'd you give me?
Oh my god! You're gonna be so beautiful! Tati! Look how pretty she is!
Oh my god! Oh my god.
That's what you're gonna look like! Oh, you're gonna be so pretty! You're gonna be fucking amazing, cause Tati says.
I'm like literally gonna say this to Tati.
Tati!
Tati, I'm saying this to you.
At Tati. At Tati Westbrook.
At Glam Life Guru.
And Glamour of Glurn.
But yeah, it ended up not really working for me. She says she has some exciting things coming out with Halo this year, so I am open to seeing what she has, and I'm really open to trying Kiwi just by itself, and then anything else that she comes out with. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes. Okay, that's the lashes put on. I love these lashes. These are Ardell Wispies. I think they're 600. They're really, really great. I love them. I love the way they're kind of like separate, but then like it just looks like your eyelashes are just like perfect, but then like they're like separated a little bit. I don't know. It looks more natural, but still like voluminous at the same time. I kind of live. Okay, and this is the finished look. So I am just about ready to go out on my date. I just need to finish putting on my clothes, and I will be ready to go. So thank you so much for getting ready with me and just kind of like talking about the makeup I like and just chatting about random stuff. And if you liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell so you get notified of all of the future videos that I upload. I really, really, really appreciate the support so much. And yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can definitely do that as well. It's Beauty by Shelby, or ShelbyE, ShelBye. Yes, I love and appreciate the support, and thank you guys so much. I hope you had a fun time. I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.